Hi again, RWL fans. This is Wally Cardille with RWL Magazine for July 2023, and this issue is something special, as we dedicate the issue to a preview of RWL Sweet Revenge Supercard number 1. Yes sir, yes ma'am, this Tuesday, Independence Day, will kick off RWL's annual summer tradition, presenting two amazing supercards every month all summer long until Labor Day in September. Presently scheduled to appear will be the hot new pairing of the Fairfield Boxvay Crawford and Crystal the Pistol Gabor, facing newly crowned Ladies World Tag Champs Hosakai Motoda and Tia. Suzuki, Pretty Poison, Kanari Goku recently rocked the RWL landscape at Snarl by defeating longtime former champions Sherry Roy and Autumn Breeze, becoming new tag team champions for the very first time in RWL. And while it is a non-title event, Crystal and Crawford would still love to notch up a win against Kanari Goku this Tuesday. Up next, let's talk about recently arriving veteran newcomer, the man known only as The Freak. This gritty, hard-hitting veteran is no green freshman, having competed on the independent circuit all across America and Canada, wreaking havoc in arenas from Bangor to San Bernardino, leaving victims stacked like cordwood, and blazing a trail of destruction and broken opponents everywhere he's ever gone. Well, this unpredictable Kentuckian has arrived in RWL, and his impact's been immediate, taking down opponents like Cactus Jack and Baron Von Raschke already in his short time with the company, and he made his intentions plain in a recent interview.
It ain't no secret what's on my mind, people. Gold is on my mind. That no rules title's gonna look good on me after I whip on Umaga to get it.
A title shot with Umaga still a long way off, but the Freak will try to use T-Joe-Con as another rung on the ladder this Tuesday night at Sweet Revenge. Speaking of titles changing hands, they've been changing faster than Hollywood romances lately. And rookie sensation Gary Galaxy has come into his own with a win over longtime cruiserweight champion Scotty Priest, and his mid-championship reign is already under fire backstage. And from some RWL fans, when asked about it earlier today, Gary Galaxy responded at once.
Hey, don't hate on success. That's rude. I got no bad feelings towards Scotty Priest. But everyone knew, the man couldn't be champion forever. None of us can. Someday, somebody's gonna be better than I am that one given night. It's just my job to try and hold that ish off as long as I can. That's the champion's job, man.
The cruiserweight champ won't be coasting in a non-title matchup when he faces the lightning-fast Tony Dangerous. Another recent title change involves the Big Boss Man, new RWL Super Heavyweight Champion, having won a hard-fought match with Warlord Santos. But the Mexican Monolith has Sweet Revenge on his mind.
There were giants in those times. Years ago, the Mexican Monolith, Warlord Santos, was tag team partners with the Punjabi Nightmare, the Great Kali. Together, they were known as the Goliaths, and during those far-off days, the Goliaths laid waste to everyone put before them. They were unstoppable, a pair of otherworldly monsters that no one could stop. Their opponents would freeze in fear at the sight of these 7-foot giants, a combined weight of over 800 pounds. The Goliaths were like a force of nature, sweeping aside all opposition. The team split up in 2015, and the Goliaths were never heard from again. Until now.
Mexican Monolith, the Punjabi Nightmare, together again after almost 7 years. The Goliaths will return July 4th at Sweet Revenge against Bam Bam Bigelow and the Boss Man. And it's gonna be one for the books, fans. Also on hand July 4th in the Capitol, ladies legend star Patty Powers will be in singles competition. Patty Powers, of course, has already faced many of the biggest names on the roster still, climbing the ladder towards a championship match in the ladies legends division. But can Patty Powers do it again? And does she have what it takes to beat the Glamazon Beth Phoenix? Or will the Glamazon be able to slow Patty's forward progress? Those questions will be answered at Sweet Revenge 1. Bull Nakano, Luna Vachon, Raka Khan, Awesome Kong, Christy Hemme, Candice Michelle, China. They've all fallen to Patty Powers, and Beth Phoenix could very well be next. But hey, there's lots more action set for Tuesday night in Washington, D.C. We'll also see Blue Demon and Mil Mascaras, the men from Lucha, facing Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers, the Fantastics. And man, oh man alive, this one's big. The Hart Foundation once again, talking trash about the top drawer stars of our WL, have been challenged by cousins Rod the Bod Whitley, our WL United States champ, and our WL World Champion American Supreme Matt Clark. The RWL Women's International title will be on the line as well, as Taylor Holly Combs once again challenges Titania Tatiana for the title, as THC takes her last chance at a win over the powerful Titania, along with Showbiz in her corner, and the RWL television tag team belts will be on the line, as Golden Al Barnett and Vic LaRue, the Canadian Cartel, challenge the Guns Brothers. And as if that weren't enough, the X-Clan returns with Hall of Famer Magic in their corner, as they challenge John Ben and Guy Cormier, the originals for the RWL Undisputed World Tag Team Championships. And in a non-title main event, Goldberg will be one-on-one with the German nobleman, Josef von Schmidt, in a heated battle of hated rivals. Right now, let's have a look at the updated and current Hall of Champions. That's gonna do it for this month. We hope you'll be joining us Tuesday night, July 4th, 6:05 p.m. Eastern Time, for our WL Sweet Revenge Supercard 1 from Washington, D.C. As always, we want to thank all of you, our guests, visitors, and subscribers for supporting our WL. And we encourage you to like, comment, and share our content. And be sure to tell friends who might. Enjoy what we do, all right. Until Tuesday night, this has been Wally Cardille, thanking you for watching, and we hope to see you at ringside. Good night, everyone.